Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are you all doing today on this fine Thursday? First of all, I'd like to wish a 6th birthday to my middle child, Josh. 6 glorious years on this planet. Let's hope we can continue with some more glorious years. So yeah, right, as you guys know, obviously I like to do a daily topic thing. I like to pick bits and pieces, but I've only just got up. Yes, I know that's... Some people are going to be, oh, you lazy cunt, this, that and the other. But anybody that lives in the Highlands or even in Scotland, I'm not just going to narrow it down to the Highlands. Well, go on, Robbie, how you doing, my friend? We had quite a bit of wind last night. And it kind of threw me out of sync with Mother Nature. So I was up till about 4 o'clock this morning, unfortunately. Yeah, not so good. But, you know, when Mother Earth is in turmoil, unfortunately I'm in turmoil too. You know, I have a weird kind of connection with Mother Earth. You know, when she's unhappy, I seem to be unhappy. When she's happy, I'm still unhappy. Because obviously, I'm human. I've already done a full shift, I'm back to bed, but I won't judge you. Brother, I hope that, you know, your shift was enjoyable. But unfortunately, I do need to get myself a hobby. You know, I need to get myself something to keep me occupied because, as you can imagine, this is just fun. This is just fun and games for me. You know, expressing my views, my opinions, and allowing you, or not allowing you, to either agree, disagree, or demean my opinion. You know, I don't pick on individual people for that. It's a human thing. It's we all do it. But yeah, I didn't have a topic that I wanted to start with today. Start beatboxing. Brother, you really don't want to hear me beatbox. It sounds worse than my own voice. It's not the best thing in the world. But yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have noticed, but I've started to upload these Facebook Live videos to to YouTube. I'm trying to get myself a little, you know, video profile thing together. I'm hoping that I can be able to bring you some breaking news soon on an up and coming project that I'm doing. I'd like to know how many of you out there will be attending the 5th of November protest in Glasgow, in George's Square this year. I am doing my utmost to join you, bring a few people with me, you know, bring a few more people into our world, you know, try and bring their understanding and their knowledge up a little bit. You know, I'm not saying that they're stupid, because that's just wrong. I'm just saying that the information that we know that they don't, obviously needs to be passed across. Good. And what's it all about? Well, see, I don't want to tell you what it's about until all the little pieces fall into place. And obviously, I know that it's going to happen. But I'm hoping to do something that I've wanted to do for a while. As I said in one of my previous videos, when I started becoming a free thinker, person thinking out of the box, whatever you want to call it, I was wearing a mask, my anonymous mask, or, you know, something to hide my identity. Not that I felt ashamed for my identity, or I felt ashamed with the words that I was using. I just didn't want any backlash for the fact that I have, you know, a missus and 3 children. You know, people out in the streets see my videos, see my opinions, then form their own opinion on that one specific thing, and then I would get targeted in the streets. I'm not saying it would happen. It has happened. Not that it bothers me, but it has happened. Most probably will continue to happen. But, you know, I want to do something that shows me for me. You know, for so long, people live. Kaylee and will be interested in going to the 5th of November protest and feel strongly about this. Feel strongly about what? The 5th of November protest, as far as I'm aware, started off as a Million Mast March, and over the years it has changed into just a hub of, alternative, protests, refugees, welcome them, ban the bombs, Trident, it's a mixture point of, subjects. So if you're interested, obviously, I'm hoping to post an event nearer the time once all the pieces fall into place to whether I'll actually be able to attend. I'll put details in that, and feel free to share any of the information. But yeah, I've always been the way that I have been, really since 9/11, since the day I came home from school and saw what I believed was a movie. I happened to walk in when the news, naive as I was back then, was telling us about the towers collapsing. And I thought it was a fantastic film until I found out that it was real life. And that's what kind of triggered me to go, how can we be this, vicious to each other? How can we be this nonchalant towards killing each other? Don't get me wrong, I would have done somewhat of an education within the prison system known as schools. So I knew about Adolf Hitler and Poe and Mao and Stalin, and the atrocities that have happened, the genocide of the Native Americans. I did bits and pieces, obviously, as you would do in your curriculum in school. But I never went further with any of that information than just using that information to try and get a qualification. Guys that know me, obviously, from down south, know that I don't have an education, so as much as I sat there and listened to their shite in school, or what I call shite now, obviously it wouldn't have been shite then, you do with the information as you will. But I want to be able to show a timeline, a video timeline if possible. Anything you say they feel strongly about. Well, as much as I appreciate the hero thing, I'm no hero. I really aren't. If you want someone to aspire to Bradley Manning, Edward Snowden, people that are actually high-ranking and actually giving you information. I'm just regurgitating and giving you my opinion on current matters and the bits and pieces that I give a shit about. There are thousands of other things out there that obviously I do have an opinion about, but obviously I only have a short existence and I can only focus on certain things. But yeah, like I say, I want to be able to do a timeline to show not only you guys, not only my family, I want to say friends, but I don't exactly have friends, as people know, because obviously my opinions do get in the way of forming connections with people. I'm a very strong-minded person, as you've seen from many of my videos, and obviously some people in this day and age think, crackpot, the hat doesn't help and the beard most probably doesn't help. Really think you are with all your information though? No, I'm not though. I really am. I'm not. I can understand how that appearance could be given across because, I may speak different information from what you may see on the BBC, CNN and RT, but I can only give you my opinion. If you feel that strongly on the hero thing, and I'm hoping it's just a joke, because obviously I'm not a hero, I'm just a person trying to change the world. And I know to some people that sounds stupid and a ginormous task, but you have to build foundations for a better world, for a better anything. So that's what I'm doing. I'm laying the foundations to what I believe can be a utopia. A perfect world where we can all live together happily. Doesn't mean we need to get rid of religion, or I'd hopefully get rid of money, because everybody kind of knows what my feelings are on money, but we can all live together happily. We won't need to have war, we won't need to have racism or sexism, or we won't have to worry about any of that. You know, that will be, you know, written in the past. You know, we will actually be able to move forward to a fairer and securer future for not only myself, but my children and my children's children. Because, you know, at the end of the day, whether you're a parent or whether you're just a single person, you all want to live free, you all want to be happy, you all want to be able to pursue your own happiness. And unfortunately, you have this thing called government that will stop you from doing so. I don't think that having the government, how the structure is in this day and age, actually works for the people. But to give you an alternative to that is obviously what you'll need. To remove the current government, you would need to have something to put in its place. I don't actually have a plan of what to put into place. So therefore, tearing down the current government, as evil and corrupt that it is, without having something to replace it with, would just be chaos. And it would just give them another precursor to do as they wish. But yeah, I want to be the person that I am on the inside. You know, you guys, you know, watching now, see me, you know, white, pinkish skin, white t-shirt, ginger beard and Rasta hat. You know, that's not how I see myself on the inside. You know, my partner, you know, she can only see what is on the outside, but she can never see what's on the inside. So I try on an everyday basis with my words, with my actions, with my videos, to try and show you the person that I am on the inside. Because at the end of the day, I think that's the problem with today and age. Everybody looks on the outside and makes a judgment on what they see on the outside, and they haven't got a clue what's going on the inside. So with that, guys, I've been nursing this, you know, cigarette in my hand for the last, you know, God knows how long this video has been going on. I'm going to smoke this cigarette, and no doubt you'll see me again at some point today. So as usual, guys, look after yourselves, look after your loved ones. Peace and love.